Hi girlies, today I'm going to be breaking down exactly how I get my makeup look. Now I'm going to be starting out by using this skin tint. I love to not have to put layers of makeup on my face while still kind of getting that full glam look. Because I definitely want it to look like I have makeup on, but I still want it very light on my face and to not cover up my features too much. I actually usually make my own skin tint and I can show y'all that if you want. But I got sent this specific foundation and I'm not going to lie, I think this is the most expensive thing in my makeup collection. I am a drugstore makeup girly. I do not spend a lot on my makeup. But I do actually really like this foundation. I do feel like it has a really solid formula. And I would say that it's probably worth the money. I haven't tried a lot of skin tints to compare it, but compared to what I make and the few brands that I have tried, I think it's better. And girl, I feel like I finally found my shade. I have such a tendency to get darker colors because like in my mind, I always thought I was so chocolate. And then I look at the camera and I'm like I'm actually like kind of light. Like what? Like I'm no Ice Spice, but I thought I was a Nubian princess. Like I thought I was dark and I'm really like just like in the middle. I'm brown chocolate. And I see all the OG makeup girlies say this is a really good concealer, especially for a drugstore one, and I can agree with it. The only thing that is super annoying is it's always like leaking water. I think my favorite cheap concealer would definitely be the Sephora brand one. It's about $14. You get a much bigger package and I just think it's worth it. I was using that concealer in the 11th grade when I was literally doing my makeup every single day and it still lasts me about a year. I think it's really big and really good quality for the price, so that's why I would probably pick that one over this one, but this one is still really solid, especially if you're on a tight budget. And girl, I took such a big break from doing makeup, honestly, because when I did have that phase of doing my makeup every single day, waking up at 5 a.m. before I went to class just to have on full glam for math class, I literally could not see myself without makeup. And now to the point where I healed from that, so that's why I decided to start doing it again, especially because it's so good for content and I love doing my makeup, honestly. Like if y'all would have known me a few years ago, I was literally a filter and makeup queen, and now I get on the internet bald head with no wig on. I'm not gonna lie, if you would have told me in 9th grade that I was gonna be a wig influencer one day, I would have laughed into your face. All my content was literally just about painting and doing digital art, and after that I was just doing nails and I still didn't want to be seen on the camera. But I will say this elf camo is the best thing I added to my routine. I bought this before last semester, so in the winter, and I still not even halfway through it. The pigment stretches so far and I really love this bronzy color. I really am considering getting the blush version of it because if the pigment is this good for the bronzer, especially imagine the blush. But honestly, if you're a high school girl or even just any girl that's been considering doing content, I would 100% recommend starting right now, today. I don't care what you think your family's gonna think, your friends, the haters, any of that, because I promise you, when you're getting free stuff and making money off of content, you will not care. And importantly, if it's anybody in your life that doesn't fully support anything that you do and just want to discourage you, they're not someone you should listen to anyway, so do what you want. I started my content a little bit after graduation, and I can say I was so scared to get on the internet without a wig on. I was scared to even make content and nobody liking it and getting judged. I was gonna make a whole secret account, but I decided not to, because I decided not to. And that was really the best decision I made, because now people like you are watching these videos and people like me could be watching your videos. But can I say, I have no idea. I wish I could link this blush because I actually like it so much. It is definitely a dupe of some type of blush stick. I'm not as sure exactly what brand, but I got this from like $3 and it was from like Burlington. And I finally got me a matte setting spray and I can't say that I am so happy. I hate doing makeup with everything in me. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's just something in me that just absolutely hates doing makeup. I don't like it. To me, it makes me look oily. Now I actually love doing makeup on other people, but on me personally, I just can't do it. It's just not for me. Now it's time for my favorite step, the lip combo. I really feel like this brings my whole look together. Without a lip combo, I just can't have my makeup. Like, it doesn't look right to me. Now I'm going to be using a dark brown on the outside of my lip. I am actually adding setting spray to my powder contour instead of using a lip liner, just because I haven't found a lip liner that's dark enough for me. I don't like when it matches my skin tone. I like a really deep color, but I do not like black. Well, not anymore. I do admit that it was years and years in high school that I would just do black liner, put a little gloss on top and call it a day, and it looked like a mustache because I would overline like crazy. Now for my lip combo to stay intact, I actually am using this stick blush. You can also use a lipstick. I don't actually like doing a gloss combo. I feel like it has no longevity, and my boyfriend is going to take it right off. He's probably going to take this one off too, but let's at least make it a little hard for him. Next, I'm going to be using this lip plumper. Lip plumper is something I actually discovered like this year, and I actually really like it. Now, I don't feel like my lips need to be any bigger, but I do feel like it makes them really plump and pink because it like irritates them a little bit. My first lip plumper was actually from Dollar Tree. I was at a really bougie Dollar Tree and I grabbed me one, and I was honestly surprised using this one because it is 10 times stronger than the little Dollar Tree one. And now we're getting to the end of this tutorial. I'm going to be using this transparent setting powder just under my eyes and any other place that I see fit, because again, I love to be matte. Now I actually will be consistently posting every 2 weeks now. I promise I will not disappear again. So if you actually enjoyed this video and want to watch more like it, definitely subscribe and like this video and leave a comment to say you enjoyed it. This look turned out so pretty. I was actually so in love with it. I was recording TikToks at the same time, so you will also get to see the results of my hair. But that's all, girly. Thanks for watching this far, and bye.